step testing underway, the end of the school year is fast approaching. This year saw a major shift for administrators across the state with the implementation of a state-mandated teacher evaluation system. Some educators say the concept is good, but it's time to make some changes.
The work is never done for Principal Janelle Erkwitz. This year, she must evaluate each teacher in her school at least 5 times, with 2 classroom visits lasting an hour.
All administrators' reactions initially was, oh my gosh, how are we going to fit this in?
Her answer? By spending an extra 2 hours daily after school getting work done, and a couple times a month staying till at least 8 p.m., 11 hours after she arrived at Murdock Elementary.
One thing that I'm thankful for is that my children are now adults and gone from home. So my day just became a lot longer.
4th grade teacher Julie Papineau says the process is going well and gone a lot better than she had been dreading.
It's nice to have someone come in from a different perspective and see what you're doing in your room and then give you feedback.
She says as a second-year teacher, she appreciates the reinforcement, but even more experienced teachers have not complained about the process.
The purpose of it is to improve instruction. So if we're meeting that purpose and we're improving instruction for our students, it's absolutely worth it.
But Superintendent Les Huddle worries the evaluations consume too much time, keeping principals from being able to quickly respond to parents or other issues as they develop. Erkwitz agrees it is time-consuming, not just the evaluations, but all the paperwork and teacher conferences required by law. Murdock has 20 teachers. She estimates teacher evaluations take up to 20% of her time.
So if you were talking to someone that had, 45 teachers, the answer is going to be different.
For now, each teacher, whether good or bad, gets at least 5 evaluations. Erkwitz estimates that's the right amount for about half of teachers who are either new, like Papineau, or otherwise considered adequate. Up to 15% of teachers she believes need more intensive help in evaluating. But roughly 40% of highly effective teachers could do with a lot less, perhaps one long and one short evaluation a year.
It's always effective to know how you're doing, to get feedback. I think that's valuable. To the depth and the frequency that we're being asked to do it, I'm not certain that that's any more effective than if we did it a little bit less.
Les Huddle says he's also in favor of a tiered approach of teacher evaluations, so principals would have more freedom to evaluate great teachers less and work more with the less effective teachers. He says he plans to talk with the Teachers Association to see if some consensus can be reached.